Peace to all. This first Sunday of our Lenten season, the word that strikes me from the gospel is wilderness. Jesus went into the wilderness, doesn't try to avoid it. He enters it fully. He faces his own hunger, his vulnerability, all of his temptations. I'm sure most of us have had wilderness experiences through loss or worry, sickness, anxiety, disappointments, shattered dreams. Jesus faced temptations during his wilderness. I'm sure this is something that we as humans face also. Sometimes the temptation to give up when we're in a wilderness experience. Jesus fought his temptations as we must. In the Inferno, Dante begins his journey feeling lost, stating, "Midway upon the journey of our life, I found myself within a forest darkened." But just as Jesus discovered, it's not a failure to be in the wilderness. It can be a starting point of salvation. Like Jesus, Dante had to confront his temptations before he could move toward freedom and light. Lent is a time for us to face ourselves, to reflect on our desert experiences, to reflect upon our wilderness, to experience and take time to listen to what God is saying to us in all of these experiences. T.S. Eliot, in his work Ash Wednesday, writes from the edge of conversion where desire is stripped down and purified. He writes, "Teach us to care and not to care. Teach us to sit still." This fits Lent so perfectly. Jesus resists the temptation to grasp, to turn stones into bread. Let us resist the temptation to give up when we find ourselves in the wilderness or the desert. T.S. Eliot in Ash Wednesday gives Lent its quiet wisdom. Teach us to care and not to care. Teach us to sit still and listen. Jesus does exactly that. Doesn't argue with his tempter, doesn't perform. He remains still, rooted in the word, anchored in who he is before God. So Lent is not about proving strength, but recovering direction. Like Dante, we begin lost. Like Jesus, we learn that fidelity, not control, leads us out of the wilderness. And if we stay long enough, if we pray, fast, and listen, the desert becomes not a place of defeat, but a place where our lives are reoriented towards God.